If I say to you, good morning, you say, good morning. Nice day, isn't it? Yes. Or if I hit you, boom, you say, ouch. And you don't stop to hesitate to give these answers and these responses. There is process. There is the flow of thought. The flow of thought doesn't have to happen to anyone. Experience does not have to beat upon an experiencer. There is all the time simply the one stream going on, and we are convinced that we stand aside from it and observe it because we've been brought up that way. It's very important to get rid of that illusion of duality between the thinker and the thought. Find out who is the thinker behind the thoughts. Who is the real, genuine you?
Okay. I know it was difficult for you to come in here hat in hand. That's not the kind of upbringing, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It's not the kind of man you are. I understand that. I'm not looking to humiliate you or exact a price in any way, so why don't you just apologize? We'll call it water under the dam and we'll go about our business.
Excuse me, what the fuck? I'm supposed to come in here so you could apologize to me. Also, water goes over a dam and under a bridge, you clumsy schoolboy.
I'm a result of a struggle. Hip to how to hustle and scuffle. You see, I don't buckle because resistance builds muscle. I never say uncle. And good fucking luck with that muzzle. Look both ways for trouble before I poke my head from my bubble. From witnessing abuse to slipping from the noose. Fuck a truce, I want respect cause I already got that juice. Yeah, I got that juice, kid. You know I got that juice. And I'll bust it loose on anyone that comes to me too obtuse. Okay, rewind time, back to Crestline Drive. Circa 1989, it changed the course of my life. Of course, my dad was forced to divorce from his wife. So no more fights at night, it was nice, a better quality of life. It changed my rhythm. You see, I've always been driven, but something was different. A puzzle piece seemed to be missing. I just needed to shut up and listen, start to develop my position, turn my ideas into vision, composition from intuition, yeah.
My answer to you is this. We are brought up in a social scheme whereby we have to deserve what we get. And the price that one pays for all good things is suffering.
I used to load up discs in my backpack and trek across the city, conspire with hoods and misfits in places that weren't too pretty. Yo, these are the textures that make up the fabric of our lives, whether God acts as your guide or just a voice from inside. The choices that we decide provide direction in life, a quest for answers to the questions, so brush that bullshit aside. I've let my pride get in the way, a cliche lesson to learn. I tried filling my void with substances, the whole candle got burned. Along with time and energy, memories and enemies, chemistry and symmetry, balance has always been that remedy. It's simple, see, seeking out who we intend to be, mentally with synergy and empathy, intentionally creating my identity. It's part of who we used to be. In the rear view, I got clear view. I hear you, but now I'm on the other side of that fear, dude. Fundamentally sound, keeping my ears and feet to the ground. My mind is in the clouds, still screaming how you like me now.
Because one is afraid, I'm supposed to be poor little me. And I'm not really much of a muchness. Therefore, in order to be something great, I ought to suffer for it. So you can suffer for it. And you can discipline yourself, and you can gain control of your mind, and you can do all sorts of extraordinary things.
As we approach the precipice, searching for some sort of life, it seems as if we're all doomed. Articulated algorithms, sophisticated malnutrition, listening to a blurred vision written for those who were twice bitten. Mounds of pounds surrounded by the glutton, gluten-filled puppets hunting, with their trigger fingers slumped on top of the button. For a little something, something, they're willing to do nothing, withering into oblivion, pell-melling for more consumption. This Pyrrhic victory has spawned a vicious entity, a clone of Mother Nature, with an absence for nurturing its history. This infection begins to purge at our midsection, redefining the complexities and contrasts in our complexions. Contracts of misconception, avoiding the illusion. Refuse the antidote and antidotes, eluding solutions. Opinions are assholes, however lack the facial features. We're the truth seekers, controlling what's coming out of our speakers. The rest are tweakers, fixated frantic fanatics, too savage to be self-aware, impaired by the average habits. The wolves are lurking, searching, hungry and thirsty. We're out here working, while y'all just too busy twerking. The people are purging, The pressure seemed to be surging, searching for some sort of life. It's so fucking disturbing. It's so fucking disturbing. It's so fucking disturbing. It's so fucking, it's so fucking, it's so fucking disturbing. So, hush the babble, water under the gravel, the wood under the gavel, the screw under the spackle, my knees when they crackle, the empty chair in the tabernacle, the king in his castle, the rice inside of a bar of crackle, holy mackerel, too much razzle dazzle for us to tackle. In fact, it seems tactful. Just ask any mask attached to an asshole. The villainous victors, waging war whilst winning. Immature amateurs, shut up and keep the hamster wheel spinning. We'll champion the machine, we're the rage against. Raise fists cause we're pissed, do they even realize we exist? I ponder, sonder, and often wonder whose dollars conjured up these monsters that foster a roster of hate mongers. It's poor posture, we seem to be blinded by the lights, addicted to social measurement, screens, likes, and gigabytes. It's just my speculation, this is only what I'm observing, searching for some sort of life. It's so fucking disturbing, it's so fucking disturbing, it's so fucking disturbing. It's so fucking, it's so fucking, it's so fucking disturbing. So, the wolves are lurking, searching, hungry and thirsty. We're out here working, while y'all just too busy twerking. The people are purging, the pressure seemed to be surging, searching for some sort of life. It's so fucking disturbing, it's so fucking disturbing. It's so fucking disturbing, it's so fucking, it's so fucking, it's so fucking disturbing. So,
oh yeah,
Fucking with the wrong one.
oh yeah,
Fucking with the wrong one.
oh yeah, yeah.
Fucking with the wrong one.
Oh yeah.
The realness.
I'll outlast these blase, case of rah, pardon my French, but this is just my je ne sais quoi. Oh my gosh, this is not a mirage, but a nod from the gods against all odds. My camouflage is a collage of homage. What I expose shines and glows from the minds of pros, the grandiose flows and notes that are superimposed. I suppose the superior host, preferring the most, experience a mysterious and very serious dose. The eeriest quote, geared to invoke a spiritual poke. On the shoulders of soldiers, behold a miracle spoke. An epiphany symphony, simply meant to be simple mentally. Essential credentials disassembled the temples of enemies. My energy's entity split symmetrically with empathy and technical weaponry. Exceptionally built equity, handsomely fashioned, a dash of class for passion. Full glass of action, packed tack, this assassin is smashing. Who's asking? Impact the track with all-terrain traction, altering actions with facts to rapid blasting compassion. Seatbelts better be fastened, get whiplash when these titans are clashing. Mix of Sam, Shoeless Joe, and Mike Jackson. Live loving and laughing without masking my enthusiasm. Blasting past the masses, the sarcastic dragon in action. Cause spasms from multiple orgasms, couldn't fathom my magnum. Split atoms into fractions of fractions. Trashing the main attraction, trying to remain humble. Retain debris and rubble. Find peace in my piece of the struggle. Pieces of the puzzle, legends returning from the burning. A legacy emerging, here to replace the synthetic versions. My kindness is a strength, my weakness is fuel my fire. Hold the mic like I'm serving life, not like I plan to retire. So for the last time, I'm trying to tell y'all what the deal is. If you don't feel this, then you obviously don't fuck with the realness.
To all you fake ass thugs out there talking about you got this and you got that, and you gonna murder this one and murder that one, talking all that bullshit. I'ma put it to you like this, yo. Check it out.
I got you stuck off the realness.
Bound to get snuffed out for frontin'.
Stuck off the realness.
Bound to get snuffed out for frontin'.
Stuck off the realness.
Bound to get snuffed out for frontin'.
Stuck off the realness.
Bound to get snuffed out for frontin'.
Who is this doing this? Smoke from the cannon, I percussion bodies like drums and tracks. Who is this doing this?
I flow sicker, throw blows quicker.
Jeremy Street.
Who is this doing
Yeah.
this? Smoke from the cannon, I percussion bodies like drums and tracks.
Check it out.
Who is this doing this?
I flow sicker,
Hey,
throw
yo.
blows quicker.
Don Johnson on the ones and twos.
I ain't been 2015 since 2015, it's 2021 and I still ain't got 26 clean. $20 for some green plus 20 in gasoline is 20% of what represents 24 hours for me. I wish these cowards could see what it really takes to MC. I stand tall with hands high and paint this picture of me. It's Jeremy Street, you'll put this shit on repeat. These Freddy Krueger scars from bars don't get close to the heat. The powers to be got no powers over me. Never been overseas, but I've been overlooked while overseen. I've spoken about my dreams plus cream. My team will never burst at the seam as we burst on the scene. It's one time for your mind and 2 times for the grind. The 3rd time semi-charmed like your 3rd eye's blind. Mentally stimulated, I'm just happy to be alive, so I put my heart on display. It's just the story of my life.
Who is this doing this? Smoke from the cannon, I percussion bodies like drums and tracks. Who is this doing this?
I flow sicker, throw blows quicker.
Jeremy Street.
Who is this doing this? Smoke from the cannon, I percussion bodies like drums and tracks. Who is this doing this?
I flow sicker, throw blows quicker.
Don Johnson on the ones and twos.
It's the same old shit, just another day of the week. I see it more linear than that, as if we're climbing a heap. Speak like the steam now that we're starting to steep, letting you know that we're ready and that we're bringing that heat. Peep, we ain't playing no games. Small frames, little gangs, I'll be forgetting your names. This some grown folk shit, you could get yourself hurt. Find yourself holding something you don't know how to work. Your shit is two-dimensional, too conventional, too predictable, too silly, 2 syllables, too many individuals. Yo, in my cipher, we're focused on the subliminal, subterranean subjects constituting the prime principles. Stand in line and get these visuals. Critical mixtures, botanical scriptures, organic elixirs, iconic fixtures. Fixated on big picture and gravitational forces. Stoking the flames, just names without the endorsements.
Who is this doing this? Smoke from the cannon, I percussion bodies like drums and tracks. Who is this doing this?
I flow sicker, throw blows quicker.
Jeremy Street.
Who is this doing this? Smoke from the cannon, I percussion bodies like drums and tracks. Who is this doing this?
I flow sicker, throw blows quicker.
Don Johnson on the ones and twos. Who is this doing this? I percussion bodies like drums and tracks. Who is this doing this?
I flow sicker, throw blows quicker.
So this tremendous schizophrenia in human beings, all that kind of split thinking, simply aggravates the problem, and we get more and more split. And so we have all sorts of people engaged in an interior conflict, which they will never resolve.
All right, Mr. Street, how are you today?
I'm doing all right, man. How are you?
I'm all right.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's get this session started. So tell me about yourself.
All right, let's do this. I grew up on Tupac, not 2 Chainz. Streets hot like blue flames, like Liu Kang and Bruce Wayne. I've triumphed like Wu-Tang, never come down or dumb down. Surround you around sundown. Underground sounds that pound towns, make clowns frown from numb nouns. Can't stand hearing you fucktards talking about your talents. I make a scale tip like a whale flip, so try and keep your balance. My excellence in execution is crucial to evolution. Put physics into effect before Earth's first revolution. Ahead of time, creator of measurement capabilities, capable of homeostasis without vulnerable probability. Architectural agility, built faith from deep within. Consider this history in the making. So where should I begin? Impacted the universe with multiple verses and vice versa. In fact, the dispersed curse of versions curse to reverse your inertia. How do I feel? Like the world is quickly dying, intelligence being abolished. See, we've really just stopped trying.
But how do you feel?
Like we're out here on our own, chasing and dangling carrot like a dog on a bone.
And how's that make you feel?
Rambunctious and defiant, jamming the Onyx slam as I suplex Andre the Giant.
And that makes you feel
like a telemarketer on hold, perceive that everyone's against me and let the story unfold.
Can you elaborate?
Like I'll give it my best try, surround myself with the people that understand my why. Extended exhibition, expedition of exploration, excellence into expression, exhausted my exclamation. French toast with eggs and bacon, never fake, leave rappers shaking. Liam Neeson's rolling taken, coming hard but still mistaken. Rebel rhyme force the prequel, status flow the interpretation. The verse is an exposition, streets the sum of this equation. Numb to life's abrasions, still in search of new sensations. Sensational styles created, never stagnant, shit's amazing. Put life into every word, my sentences are generations. Relevant to my foundation, translating imagination. Transforming reality from a new perspective. Directing attention to the problem is my main objective. Content conscious, colossal creatives in my collective. Evolution and execution, proactive not retrospective. Beautiful bounty, blazing through chasing the real. Putting off the future until tomorrow, let's just see how I feel.
But how do you feel?
Like we're out here on our own, chasing a dangling carrot like a dog on a bone. Man,
So you're
rambunctious and defiant, jamming to Onyx Slam as I suplex Andre the Giant.
Give me an example.
Like a telemarketer on hold, perceive that everyone's against me and let the story unfold.
And this makes you feel
Like I'll give it my best try, surround myself with the people that understand my why.
All right, well, I think that's enough for the day.
I think
I'll have Sheila contact Sheila about your next appointment.
What's this guy talking about? Jesus fucking Christ. I'm out of here.
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as the backbone of a life spent defending something. You use them as a punchline.
Across the planet, an epidemic. The saga continues. We're misused, abused, and the gimmick don't seem to emit hues. So we transfuse the muse and deviate the whole system, leaving the weak minds confused. My soul is in position like Print and RJ. From humble starts we reveal, prefer doing shit the hard way. Encompass the real like Guru and Preem. Sistine with my beam, I'm way ahead of my dream. Quasars in my rear view, far from propaganda. Dime materializes matter, street searches for an answer. Mental stimulation from monotonous, thoughtless, plotless, obnoxious imposters bragging about their watches. Watch this as I elope with the beat. Bitching about your biscuits, I met a dude without feet. Inside of my mind's eye, I prepare for the worst. Fill my picture with happiness, Merce said it starts with me first. The truth isn't overcast, it's vivid and clear. It's not everything you see, it's not everything you hear, it's truth.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth!
Behind the trees, therein lies a gorgeous forest, enormous and porous forest to explore like an open sea to a porpoise. Of course there'll be orcas, metaphors, pitchforks, and horses. Adore the corpses via screens inside of your fortunate fortress. You fucking forced this. Scorch the gasoline-soaked torches. No more remorse for your endorsements. Contoured to what's enforced. It's a fucking fantastic fantasy. Beneath the canopy, insanity frantically manic from the vanity of humanity. Evil men breastfed from the bosom of bad behavior. Corrupt creators calculate casualties, collecting financial favors. Sign the papers, wave your waivers. Take the vaccine and savor the flavors of your sacramental wafers. You fucking fakers. Waging war on Mother Nature was the consequences of your actions. That just half of the infractions. Refract enemies to fractions. Speak what I imagine into action. Collapsing the tongues of men and rewriting the captions.
The problems of life are so subtle that to try to solve them with vague principles, as if those vague principles were specific instructions, is completely impossible.
Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Yo, who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Put together what's left and let's see what we got. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Yo, who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Put together what's left and let's see what we got. From the top, eliminate the traits that I'm not. Put together what's left and let's see what we've got. Supercharged neurological components, drive my motives, zillions of motors. Process premium prognosis, proof of psychosis. Impervious to hypnosis, expose my dosage of ferociously prime focus. Heart of a lion with the courage to stand up. Nourish verbiage, encourage the fans to put their hands up. My pulse exists in this particular exchange as the energy transfer transmits through my veins, a visionary. Vibrating with the universe's current. I'm the detergent disturbing germs left by the vermin. In fact, this is all just a balancing act. Algebraic equilibrium, level the weight on my back. In fact, this is all just a hypothetical plot. Process of elimination, whether or not you like who I'm not. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Yo, who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Put together what's left and let's see what we got. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Yo, who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Put together what's left and let's see what we got. 3 little seeds that I help to water and feed. Live by the creed, MOG, that's moderation over greed. True expression of self, my feelings become words. Articulation of emotions, a very difficult verb. A chaperone, if you will, rehearsing this illusion. Plucking you from the loop, you're welcome for my intrusion. Solutions include remove the apples with contusions, improve efficiency, decrease MCs per revolution, degrees of execution, decrease in mass production, release the evolution, masterpiece in my production. Positive pressure, I know the time will serve its purpose. The gift is in the lesson, the balance comes with endurance. I'm valiant without insurance, defender of the battalion, a medallion full of valor under this tattered medallion. A type 1 diabetic that's overly energetic. Keep my rhetoric poetic, cause it acts as the anesthetic. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Yo, who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Put together what's left and let's see what we got. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Yo, who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Who am I? Well, I know who I'm not. Put together what's left and let's see what we got.
The realization of the self fundamentally depends on coming off it. So that you, at the last time, when you've got enough discipline, enough suffering, and enough frustration, you'll give it all up and realize you were there for the beginning and there was nothing to realize.
Hip-hop passed all your tall social hurdles. Back in the days I knew rap would never die. Going out to the hardcore hip-hop.
Pete, I'm a mythological creature, speaker of the minds. Advantage in evolution, perfection redefined. Rhythmical mastermind, harmoniously therapeutic. Undisputed in politics, anomalistic music. Greater than any crater created by your creator. Upgraded communicator, pound fist, see you later. Insanity describes humanity's vanity. Nonchalant profanity, camouflaged by Christianity. Inherit your defects, humiliate the masses. Advance superlatives, forsaking your rites of passage. The sophisticated savage, ravishingly ravaging. Average adversaries imagine their world unraveling. Advance the spackling, rapidly approach the pinnacle. Identical in demand, the simulation becomes cynical. Infected cells reproduce, furthering deterioration. Hip-hop's the vehicle, servicing a superior nation.
Hip-hop passed all your tall social hurdles. Back in the days I knew rap would never die. Hip-hop passed all your tall social hurdles. Back in the days I knew rap would never die. Hip-hop passed all your tall social hurdles. Back in the days I knew rap would never die. Hip-hop passed all your tall social hurdles.
Hey, yo.
Going out to the hardcore hip-hop.
Critical points uncontrolled, universal desolation. Strong-armed politicians choosing our destination. Hindsight is blurred, memory deficiency. A suspicious society tries hard to solve the mystery. Unsuccessful, stressful, restless and young. Unimpressed with the content, I decompress my lungs. Uncongested tongues, unfiltered feedback feature. Uncontested value, colossal creative creature. Driving up the score, helpless hands grasp for reasons. Leaching lumps, lacking luster, losing life like lesions. Leaking out, lashing tongues are lethal. Language simplified, the people no longer created equal. Feeble-minded, parasitic, infectious, played like trends. Lost in the saturation of selfless, soulless sins. You call yourself a god, should be lucky that you're even breathing. Society has reasons to adapt to me like the seasons.
Hip-hop passed all your tall social hurdles. Back in the days I knew rap would never die. Hip-hop passed all your tall social hurdles. Back in the days I knew rap would never die. Hip-hop passed all your tall social hurdles. Back in the days I knew rap would never die. Hip-hop passed all your tall social hurdles. Going out to the hardcore hip-hop.
The more one thinks about the question, what would absolute love be? Supposing I could set myself the ideal of being absolutely loving to everybody, when you can think about that till all is blue, because you could never get to the answer.
Yeah, it's just the love that I feel. I reach out to touch it so I know that it's real. It's real. Yeah, it's just my heart in the box, locked for safe keeps without a key to the locks. Yo, it's just my music play. Imagination etched out, the truth looks better this way. It's better. Yeah, it's just a day in the life. As I vibe with the universe, the timing is just right? My ancient brain explains my fundamental game. Unconsciously competent, so my views are the same. Modern concepts provoke an evolutionary change. Strange, some folks just wanna go with the grain. Me? Shit, I'm just trying to exist without label. Move like I'm indie, removing the gun from under the table. Of course evil will have its gravitational draw. I'm unyielding and relentless in its predictable call. A second chance, I live life like I already died. I've been given all this time and I won't let it slip by. It's going down like the rain goes. My brain knows I transpose through triple pain and then refract into a rainbow. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's the love that I feel. I keep my arms wrapped around it, now I know that it's real. They try to asphyxiate my starlight, but I endure their illusion. Love's not infinite, but it seems like my only solution. Yeah, it's just the love that I feel. I reach out to touch it, so I know that it's real. Yeah, it's just my heart in the box, locked for safe keeps without a key to the locks. Yo, it's just my music play. Imagination etched out, the truth looks better this way. It's better, yeah. It's just a day in the life. As I vibe with the universe, the timing is just right.
I am not binded by these chains, just reminded from which I came. The same pain that cut me, I used to sharpen my aim. You got close if you touched me, here you so far from my brain. Yeah, precipitation kicking in, dripping, making it rain. Overflowing containers, this wasn't meant to be tamed. Yeah, the price is going up every day, regardless the grade. It's not that unleaded. 93, Jerome Bettis. I know I said it before. 34, 87. That's my age in the year I was born or fall or fell from heaven. I stay far from felon, killing shit, Armageddon. That armor's heavy, just give it time, you won't know you wear it. I'm sensitive, so I feel everything I'm trying to bury. Can't forget about you every day. I remember like the 17th Facebook memories in September. Yeah, love is everything, how opposites make life. You see stars at night, you see stars when it's bright, cause we here.
Yeah, it's just the love that I feel. I reach out to touch it, so I know that it's real. Yeah,
it's just my heart in the box,
locked for safe keeps without a key to the locks.
Yo,
it's just my music play. Imagination etched out, the truth looks better this way. Yeah, it's just a day in the life. As I vibe with the universe, the timing is just right.